Hi, Chef Anthony here at Don's Appliances, your local independent retailer with 11 locations to serve you through the tri-state area. Today we're featuring our Farm to Chef to Table series, an exciting series showing you how to milk the goats, how to go in the fields, how to pick the crops. We are getting down and dirty with some great farmers. But the best part is, I'm taking it all back with me and I'm showing you how to cook all these amazing products on your appliances. So tune in and I hope you enjoy the series. Hey guys, Chef Anthony here at Don's Appliances. I got my boots on, I'm ready to get involved. Can't see, am I doing all right? Tell me all the fantastic products. I keep looking around, I see cooler and cooler stuff. I can't wait to see what magic we're gonna make with this amazing milk here. They have a ton of great recipes, they have a ton of great stories here. We're gonna get it all. Hey guys, Chef Anthony here. I'm at Linden Creek Farm, man. These guys are 4th generation farmers, man. I am so excited to be here. They've been doing this since the 1920s. They're gonna actually show me the ropes here and hopefully, I'll milk a couple dairy cows. They got probably about 120 acres of pristine farmland out here. It's beautiful. I tell you what, it's even better on this tractor. So amazing stuff. We're gonna see how they do their milk. They do it pasteurized, not homogenized. They get a creamier, better product, which I am excited to taste. It's gonna be a great show, guys. Let's rock and roll, okay? All right, Andrew, thanks for having us here, man. So excited. Kind of take us through the process. I mean, tell us, how it started and, all that great stuff.
So my great-grandfather bought the property in 1928. We moved the cows in 1929 in the spring. My grandfather took over from him in the mid-50s, my dad in the mid-90s, and I did 2017.
So that makes it, doing the math, my 4th generation, right?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, 4th, raising the 5th.
Yeah.
Hope to keep it going.
All right, yeah, let's talk about the difference. Let's talk about your customers and, what they feel when they come here, you know what I mean? It's a real cool experience too.
Yeah, and that's what I think most of our customers come here for, the experience, because they can go in, buy milk, their eggs, and they can come out and see the cows.
Yeah.
We don't charge anything for tours or anything. People can come out anytime, see them. They love the milk, because it's fresh.
It's the experience too, man. They get, it's a lot better than going to like a retail chain. I mean, you see, what is it, 50 feet from milk to processing? Yeah. So everything's literally right here. So what's the next step? I guess, let's go check out your friends. I hear them in the back, you know what I mean? Your hardworking partners. So, I know you got friends of the month too. I saw it on the wall. So, they all got great names.
Yeah, let's go check them out.
Let's go check it out. All right, Andrew, let's talk to me about your friends over here, you know what I mean, the good partners.
We milk primarily 3 breeds of cows, Jersey, Holstein, and Brown Swiss. The reason we don't milk a single breed is we like what every breed has to offer. Holsteins are gonna give you, more milk than any other breed. But the Jerseys and Swiss will have a higher fat and protein content, so we kind of like to balance it out.
They look great. I saw the whole setup. There's no more shoveling here.
No, everything is 100% automated in this barn, from the milking to the manure. We monitor activity of every cow to see, if they're sick or if they're eating enough, whether they're in heat or not.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
Hi, hey friend, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah.
Very curious all the time.
Very curious. All right, so we mentioned the collars. I see the other chips in their ear.
Every cow has an RFID tag, and that basically allows the system to identify that cow as who she is. For a number of reasons. One is milking permissions, if she's allowed to be milked or not, and it basically tracks the life of that cow.
Pretty high-tech farming. I like it.
A lot of people probably don't realize, but we're a lot of times the leaders in technology.
A lot better than 90 years ago.
Yes,
right?
It was. It was a lot better than 20 years ago.
You're right.
That's for sure.
All right, so our next step, milking process.
Yeah, let's go milk some cows.
Giddy up, I'm ready. All right, Andrew, we're here. Tell me what's going on. It's so exciting. All the stuff's cool.
So we just had a cow walk in. The first step of the process is there's a cleaning cup that'll go to all 4 teats. It's a separate system to make sure everything, any sand, manure, anything like that comes off of the teats.
Yeah.
Then once it's done with that, it'll go and attach all the cups.
It's crazy. It's a complete automated system here. You just got to monitor it and go. Yeah. Yep. So Andrew, with the milking process, where does the milk travel to next? So where are we headed?
So once she's fully milked out, you know, there's a small storage tank in the robot. It'll pump it up through the ceiling, through stainless lines, and over into our bulk tank.
Bulk tank it is. Let's go. Okay, guys, I guess we're gonna try this the old-fashioned way. Let's do it. Woo! I got it. I got it. Look, Matt, I got it. Woo! Woo! All right, so Andrew, where are we at now?
We're in our milk house now. Once the milk is pumped from the robot, it comes through these stainless lines into our filter here, and then stored in our bulk tank until we pump it over to our pasteurizer to process it, or the milk truck comes and pumps it out.
Man, that thing is huge. How much does that actually hold?
So our tank holds 1,500 gallons, and it's emptied every other day.
Wow, that's a lot of milk. I'm excited, man. Let's. What's the next step? Let's go to the pasteurization. What are we doing here?
Yeah, we'll go take a look at the pasteurization room.
Let's do it. All right, Andrew, what's the next process? What are we doing here? So
here we're in our pasteurization and bottling room. We do 100 gallons at a time. So we pasteurize at a low temperature. So it's 145 degrees for 30 minutes versus 190 for 15 to 20 seconds. And we chose that process because we believe it keeps the milk in its most natural state. You know, it's a lot of work, but we enjoy it, and we enjoy getting the product out to our customers as well, to see their reaction.
That's it. Reactions, I'm ready for my reactions. I think, you know, next step is you tell me. Well, ready to
try some milk.
Let's try some milk, yes. All right, Andrew, I'm excited, man. I'll have one, please. Give me the full stuff. Give it the shake.
Shake.
Give it a nice shake. What service is perfect pour. I'm excited, man. I can already tell. Look at that. Whoa. All right, guys. Cheers. Cheers. That is excellent, man. So quality on that. Woo. I love it. Guys, my wheels are already turned. I can't wait to see what, I get a little mustache?
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, I feel it now. Like, I can't wait to see what magic we're gonna make with this amazing milk here. All right, everybody, we're gonna take a pit stop right before this. We're gonna go to Blackberry Meadows Farm. We're right here in Fawn, over in, where are we at here?
Allegheny
County. So we're gonna check out all the cool stuff they have to offer, kind of figure out what they do here. So let me introduce Jen. So Jen, say hi to everybody. Tell us, like, you know, all the great and amazing things that happen here.
Hi, well, welcome to Blackberry Meadows Farm.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we've been here since 2007, and when we bought the farm, it was actually an organic farm since the early 90s, since the organic program started. So it's one of the oldest organic farms in Allegheny County. It's a CSA, so community supported agriculture, and we have subscribers who join our farm in the spring, and then throughout the growing season they get what we harvest. We do pastured poultry, so we've got chickens and turkeys in the field that we move around. We've got pastured pork over there.
You name it, it's fun for everyone
what
here.
We don't do, yeah.
Let's jump in. Should we do something? You know what I mean? You got free labor here. Let me do some work. Let me get something done.
Pull some leeks probably. They've been planted. Leeks are a long-term crop. They take 110 days to get to maturity. So they've been sitting there a while. They're ready to come out now.
Wow, you know what I mean? You got these hands, so let's do some leeking.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. All right, we're in the pasture here, the growing thing. So what do we do? Just show me how to do it. Pretend like I never pulled a leek before, because I never have.
I just yank them right out.
Okay.
And then I peel back any of the ugly leaves.
110 days, huh?
110 days. These guys have been out here.
That's it. They're ready.
Yep. Nice fat leeks.
Yeah, these look great, huh? Let me try that boot move you did.
I love a good potato leek soup.
Leek stuffing would be a nice one.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to see there. See that in your box, it came from me. All right, got a bin full of leeks. What's next?
Let's go visit the birds. We're gonna see the chickens and the turkeys.
Where are we at right now?
Oh, we're visiting the turkey pen.
Visiting the turkey pen. What kind of turkeys are these? They look
Oh, these are
great.
broad-breasted white turkeys. We get them from Meyer Hatchery. We usually get them the first week in August, and they are ready around Thanksgiving.
We naming any of them? Or
No, we don't
just
name
one,
them.
two,
Don't name
three,
them.
4. All right, this is the closest I've been to a real turkey.
You should touch it.
Can I touch
You
it?
can touch it. Touch its head, its chest.
Shut up. Wow. You soft? All right, let's see what's next. We're gonna bring our friend too? No. Turkey stays, all right? We're gonna see what's next up on the list. Jen, what are we gonna do now? Explain to me the process here.
So we've got this chicken tractor that we, like the turkeys, we move down the field. And they eat the greens and they poop behind there and they do all our fertility, pest management.
Yeah.
And so every day we come out here and we drag this tractor one section forward. All right, so we're gonna pick up this rope.
Pick up this rope.
And you have to pay attention to chicken toes.
Chicken toes,
Yeah,
okay.
these ones are pretty good because they're towards the front, but sometimes you get a straggler in the back and they'll get their toes caught. So
Okay.
let's take it slow.
So no toes.
Yeah, ready?
All right.
Heave.
Heave. Heave.
You got it. There they are, fresh grass.
Look how excited they are, huh? It's like me at dinner time. I think everybody's living a good life. I mean, I'm living a good life here.
Yeah.
I dig this. This is awesome. All right, what's next?
We're gonna head over to see Greg and the pigs.
Say no more. All right, let's do it. All right, we're on this side of the farm here with Greg. Greg, thanks so much. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the pig operation, but first we have to feed them because they're going to be pretty loud whenever we go over there and they're demanding their breakfast.
Okay, so another first for me over here, so I will be feeding pigs. All right, let's go get them.
Let's make it happen. So we put down a scoop of feed that's about 1 pig length away from the next scoop of feed. So I can set that one down there, and these guys are all gonna go for it. And then as long as I can get a pig's length away, you can start a few piles. When it's
Where
too
should I
muddy,
be? One scoop
just
away,
one
huh?
scoop away on
Right
that
here.
side.
Like
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Boom. Got it. In.
That's it. That's it. Everybody's excited.
Nobody's eating mine.
They'll come over. They'll come over. These are what we're looking for, the spotted
The spotted like that?
wattle. So
Yeah.
if you look underneath of his chin, you'll see that he has these little fat dangles there.
Yeah, what is that?
It's just fat inside. You know,
Yeah,
the
cheap
sweetest,
meat.
the sweetest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sweetest part of the pig.
Guanciale, as we call it in
That's
Italian.
exactly it, yeah.
Smoke guanciale.
So I
Yeah.
think of it as like a drip of fat off of the guanciale. That's
Yeah.
what I think of it
Jeez.
as.
What's a rough weight on one of these, huh? The bigger ones, huh?
At least 400 minimum.
Yeah, right? All right, we saw the big guy. So Greg, take us in. We'll see the littler ones.
We're gonna feed like around in a U shape right here.
Right here in the back.
Yep, so you can throw it right down this way.
Right there.
Perfect.
Professional.
Down at the farmers markets, we actually sell the pork burgers.
Yeah.
A real hamburger at the farmers market.
The HAM burger. yeah.
The HAM burger.
Yeah.
So we sell that mostly. We sell some hot dogs from a local beef farmer because some people, they just aren't into pork. We have some other local farms that we work with in order to provide basically a comfort food menu with a lot of local items.
So Greg, all done here with the little piggies.
You bet.
Made a new friend here today, buddy for life. We're all done with the pigs, so we're gonna head up to the market and see what's going on, all right?
Sounds great.
Say bye, little guy. So we toured, we checked everything out. Let's end right behind us, talk about the CSA, the market. Jen, talk to me about this.
This is kind of the heart of the operation here. We have our customers come and pick up. About 80% of the customers are all within 10 miles of the farm. And so they come out on a Wednesday, come pick up their share. I set it out what I call market style. And I tell them how much of each item they get, and then they go through and pick it out themselves.
There's a big chalkboard there that really has everything that's going on, really shows you what the CSA gets, what the market gets, and there's all kind of little like tidbits. There's all kind of other little cool stuff.
We use it all, is basically. We try not to let anything go to waste. If we've got lard from the pigs, we make our own soap. We do canning with a lot of the produce that's either seconds or leftover from CSA. One big thing right now is our cowboy candy. And we just take all of the hot peppers we're growing, mix them all together into a relish, and it gets a sweet vinegary sauce put on it. Great on the burger.
Sounds delicious to me. And with that, my wheels are turning to say, hey, what can I make with all the amazing stuff here at Blackberry? So jump over to the kitchen and then we'll make some magic with all of your amazing ingredients and your hard work. So it'll turn into, you know, an awesome dinner or lunch, whatever I come up with. So let's do it. Okay, everyone, fresh back from Linden Creek Dairy and Blackberry Meadows Farm. I grabbed a bunch of things. I don't know, I was like a kid in a candy store, so I kind of grabbed everything and I looked around and it just, it lined up for Thanksgiving for me. So first step, gotta start with some stuffing, okay? We're gonna put in some butter, okay? I'm gonna add probably a half a stick of butter right now, kind of get it in the pan, melt it out. And we're just gonna add a nice tablespoon and a half of oil. This is really making it nice and creamy, kind of get both of these going. And we're gonna pop this sausage right in, this little chorizo. Just use the back of our spoon here. We'll get a bigger spoon and just break it up and start the flavor, okay? Let's add some aromatics in. So I have 2 carrots diced, I have 1 white onion diced, and 2 ribs of celery diced, okay? Salt and black pepper, I'll season a little bit now. At this point, we're just gonna add the rest of our stick of butter. We're gonna add our bread in, a little bit at a time. We wanna fold this in. And stuffing is a little bit, like people get a little bit tricky on this. Add a little bit more, add a little bit less. The ratios are kind of always gonna be different due to how dry your bread is and how much stock you're putting in, things like that. I'm gonna pour in a little bit of chicken stock. This is a perfect texture. This is kind of really what I wanna look for because it's gonna go back in the oven. We're gonna bake this one time, or it's gonna go in with your turkey and get stuffed. So we're gonna lower our heat now. We're gonna add 1 final salt and pepper to it. And then I'm gonna add poultry seasoning. So just a pinch of poultry seasoning, and be very wary of poultry seasoning. If you put it in earlier, you put it in with the stock, it'll really make this look really dark. I always finish it. I'm gonna add a little bit of chervil in here and a little bit of fresh thyme. And if you can go like this with it, really take it and put it into a ball. That's high quality stuffing in my book. Okay, now the stuffing's complete. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take about a half of this, set it aside to stuff for our turkey. The other half I'm just gonna put on a nice sheet pan. We're gonna bake at 350 for about 15-20 minutes just so it crusts on the top and fully cooked. Okay, I have the star of the show here, nice turkey from Blackberry Meadows Farm. This is around a 10-pound turkey, so I mean, it just looks perfect. I mean, you can see the difference from a farm fresh turkey. Probably gonna be around 12 minutes per pound. We'll season the bottom first, so I just have salt and pepper. We're just gonna liberally pour some salt and pepper on. Really helps salt and pepper to really dry out the skin, really get that crispy, that professional look. The only thing I really like to do is really take these wings, kind of bend them back just so they tuck in. Really helps them not burn. You could put foil over them too if you can't snap them back. Sometimes like that will work. But season the top here, really nice. We get the legs and the thighs over here. Next, I'm just gonna take a little bit of the skin, and I've done this before, but I'm just gonna peel back a little layer of the skin. So I'm just gonna lay in like, a couple tabs of butter. This really helps. So I have some rosemary, some thyme. I'm just gonna put that right under that skin, and it's really gonna crisp it up, but it's really gonna add some great flavor and depth. when we go to carve this and eat. Now, I have my half of stuffing that I made already. It's nice and cooled. We're really just gonna put this right into the cavity, okay? And it doesn't have to go all the way back. We just need to make sure, you know, we kind of fill the front up for presentation is really what we need. So, see how I have a little bit there? I feel like this is ready to go. The only thing I would really add is I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid to the bottom of the pan, just so I get a little bit more juice and maybe a little steaming aspect, so I have enough to make extra gravy at the end. I'm looking at about 2 cups. It's gonna go right in, and then we're gonna pop our roast probe in. We're gonna put it right into the thickest part of the breast, kind of right here. And next, we're gonna head to our oven. Okay, we're at our oven. We have our double wall oven. We're on convection roast at 350 degrees. If you have convection at your household, I would suggest use it now. What's gonna happen, that roast sequence, we're gonna use that broiler element, we're gonna use the convection fan, push that air, and we're gonna get that bake element. All 3 heat sources. So think about this turkey. It's really gonna brown it on the top. Convection fan is really gonna fly that air all around the oven cavity so it's even, and that bake element's really gonna get it at the bottom. So if you're not using the convection at home, you can still go to 350. Just, you know, you're probably gonna have to wait and see, maybe kind of give it a quarter turn here and there to make sure it's evenly cooking. Now, what I will say is around 120 to 125 degrees, let's check this turkey, check for browning, things like that. Then we might have to put some aluminum foil on it, you know, maybe tint it from the heat a little bit to have it come up to temperature. We're looking for 165 degrees is the internal temp. You can go as far as 170, but 165 is the sweet spot for cooking turkey, okay? Open the oven door. I'm gonna go on the second to last rack. If you're not using convection, go on the very bottom so you're farthest away from that broiler element. You'll see less browning. So we're gonna pop this in, right? And we're gonna pop our roast probe in as well. Kind of close our oven door. Should probably take around 12 minutes per pound. So, thank you. Okay, we reached an internal temperature of 165. The oven went to keep warm, so we're all set here. Let's open the oven door. Look at that, perfect golden brown. We can still see the skin, it's nice and bubbly. To the island, we're gonna let it rest for about an hour and 15 minutes tops. Okay, we got the turkey resting. We're gonna jump right into a great mac and cheese. We have milk and the curd from Linden Creek Dairy. So excited about this one, so let's jump right in. We're gonna add the butter to our pan. We're just gonna melt this butter down, and then we're just gonna take a little bit of flour, just like that. And we're gonna, use the back of our spoon here. We're gonna create a natural roux, kind of a blonde roux right now. All right, let's add in the milk, which really looks like cream. Their milk is so good at Linden Creek. We're gonna go 2 cups of chicken stock in here as well. We're gonna bring this, let's take it from a 7, let's take it up to an 11 on the induction here, and use the back of our spoon. We're gonna cook out this flour, create a good consistency. So we're gonna see that bubbling start right here. We know that's time to add our pre-cooked and cooled pasta. So galley station helped us out there. Pasta's gonna get in with all this liquid, and pasta has so much starch that it's really gonna thicken it up, so we're not wasting this great cheese. So it's really gonna be the star of the show. Mac looks great, bubbling really nice. Add in, that's 1.25 pounds of our cheese. We're just gonna cook this down ever so gently. See how the pasta and the cheese and the flour starting to thicken this sauce up and really start to coat that pasta very nicely. Perfect mac. One more time, just a pinch of salt and pepper to kind of even out all the richness of the cream. And this mac, good to go in my book. Let's plate this up. I have mac to my left, I have turkey to my right, I have stuffing here. I have all the components for an amazing meal. So, without further ado, let's plate up. Let's put our mac on the very bottom right here, starting on the left side. Let's tilt the pan. Let's put a lot of mac, make some fun out of this. I'll put our chorizo stuffing right here. And next, I'm gonna put some turkey right on top. Let's carve down a little piece of this. Let's look at that drum. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's perfect. The texture is amazing. take out the stuffing from the bird that we stuffed. Look at that. That's great stuffing. We gotta cut in the white meat, the breast. Wow, does that look great? Look at that. So we could even put that right here on top. Look at that texture though. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. I did get some bacon from Blackberry Meadows, and I feel like my garnish is going to be bacon. We have our mac here done with Linden Creek curd and the milk. Right side, the chorizo from Blackberry Meadows Farm and the turkey. It looks amazing, and topped off with the bacon. This is a winner. Hope you guys enjoy this. Make this one at home. I'm diving into it. Look at me, official farmer.